We never truly know when life takes a turn. This hospital, once alive with voices, footsteps, and hope, is now just a shell of what it used to be. A few days before everything changed, a batch of new doctors and nurses were assigned here. They worked in rotating shifts, but the night shifts, those were mostly handled by the nurses. And on one particular night, Nurse Riya had her shift. By bad luck, the other two nurses who were supposed to stay with her called in sick, so she was completely alone in the hospital. Ria didn't mind it at first. She actually liked taking videos to post on social media, so she started recording little clips. The empty corridors, the silent reception desk, her small workstation. The hospital was quiet, almost too quiet. Suddenly, the telephone rang. Tring, tring, tring. Ria walked over casually, thinking it was just a routine call. She picked up. Hello, this is Ria speaking. There was a pause. And then a weak, broken voice whispered, I need help on the third floor. Ria didn't think much of it. She replied softly, Okay, I'll be there. But the moment she put the phone down, her heart froze. The third floor had been sealed for years. No patients, no lights, no staff, no one. She tried to convince herself, maybe I heard wrong. Maybe it was just interference. But curiosity pushed her to check the CCTV monitors. And there it was. The lights on the third floor were on. One of the rooms had a door slightly open, light leaking through the crack. Her breathing became heavy, yet something pulled her, almost like someone was waiting. Ria took her flashlight and went upstairs. The moment she stepped onto the third floor, a thick, cold fog wrapped around her, like the air itself was alive. She whispered to herself, Maybe a window is open. But then she heard it, a faint sound from inside the room with the light. Tap, tap, tap. She pushed the door slowly and entered. Inside, the room felt wrong, like time had stopped. On a dusty table, she noticed a death certificate. The name read Carter J. Date of death 15 years ago. Her hands began to tremble. Then she saw it. Fresh blood smeared across the table. Not dried, not old, fresh, like someone had just been there. Ria gasped and backed away, but she felt a presence behind her. She turned instantly. Nothing. She tried calling the security desk, but the phone cut off the moment she dialed. And then she saw it. A hand slowly creeping around the edge of the door, as if something was waiting to pull her inside. Ria ran, down the hallway, down the stairs, her heart beat louder than her footsteps. She reached the ground floor and slammed the door shut. She leaned against it, gasping, but when she looked into the mirror on the wall, the figure was standing right behind the door, staring at her. Ria stumbled into her cabin shaking, but her desk now had the same file she saw upstairs. Carter J's file. Pages open. A sentence underlined and read, Whoever answers my call, joins. Her phone rang again. Tring, tring, tring. She lifted it slowly. A whisper breathed into her ear. Ria, you came for me. The lights flickered. The air turned ice cold. And before she could scream, the presence she felt entered her. Her eyes turned empty. Her voice went silent. And now, Ria stays on the third floor too. forever.